In today's video I'll show you how to make delicious fluffy American pancakes. The only recipe you will ever need. The best part about American pancakes is that you do not need a mixer. All you will need is a scale, just a regular scale. You need a little cup to melt your butter in a microwave. I just put it for 30 seconds in the microwave and it's melted. And this is what we're gonna start with, always with the butter. In one of those, no mixer required, nice and easy to clean later on. We've got, this is part of the scale actually, so we're gonna measure all our ingredients. And then it'll be nice, quick and easy, everything we can mix up here. Our butter and good quality coconut oil. I do recommend to use coconut, organic virgin coconut oil. This one actually has in ingredients just organic virgin coconut oil, so really good quality one. Tastes obviously like coconut, they've got flavor of coconut, however it goes really nicely with pancakes we're gonna make. Very nice. More healthy, so we need one of the pan. Regular pan is fine. I always use regular pan for frying my pancakes. If you do have a pancake pan, you can use that, of course. So that's all we'll need. It's nice, quick and easy to make, which I really like because it's not waffle. You don't need to be heating up waffle machine, cleaning it. It's just, everyone's got all this at home, so it's nice and easy and delicious. So quick as well to make for kids. I will go through the ingredients, what you will need. There will be a list in the first comment below, exactly all your ingredients and step by step how to make it as well, to go with the video. Okay, so we will need some milk. I'm gonna be using semi-skimmed milk. I tried with semi-skimmed, that's the milk we're using at home, so that's the milk I will be using. If you've got full milk, it will be even probably better. All we need is some plain flour. This one is pre-sifted one, use a plain flour, some caster sugar, 1 egg only. We need some butter, unsalted butter. This is unsalted butter we usually use. Make sure it is unsalted, we don't want any salt because we want to regulate it by adding our own salt. We need some baking powder, caster sugar and some salt, table salt. So that's all the ingredients we need. And of course some oil, coconut oil to fry them. If you don't have the coconut oil, that's not a problem, you can use your butter. So the butter you are using, you're not going to use all of it for pancakes, so you just use some butter to fry it and it will be completely fine. That's all we need for delicious American pancakes. So we'll start with butter. We need to melt our butter first, so we'll melt it because we need it to cool down as well. So first thing you're gonna do is melt your butter. I melted in a little dish for 30 seconds in the microwave, and that's fine. And then I get on with other ingredients and then add butter. So the butter, we need 2 tablespoons, so about 30 grams of butter. Okay, we've got about 32 grams of butter, so we're gonna put it in a little dish and in the microwave 30 seconds we will melt it and let it cool down. This is our butter after 30 seconds microwave, so it's all melted. If there's a little bit, it's completely fine. There might be a tiny bit there, it's completely fine. We'll leave it on the side while we do the rest. Next up, we're gonna have our egg. I've got the medium one. I would recommend a larger one, but it is what it is. So we're gonna throw our egg in and use one of those. So that will be our second step. Okay, now we've got our egg in here. We're gonna change to milliliters, as you can see in here, not grams. Make sure it's milliliters, and we're gonna add 130 milliliters of our milk directly to our egg. So everything will be done in one bowl very quickly. Okay, we've got 133 milliliters of milk. Quickly, we're gonna mix all the ingredients now. Okay, now we're gonna add some sugar. So we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of caster sugar. If you do have vanilla sugar, I highly recommend to use 1 tablespoon of vanilla sugar and 1 tablespoon of caster sugar. I unfortunately ran out, so I'm gonna be using 2 tablespoons of caster sugar instead. Next we're gonna add half teaspoon of salt, just a normal regular salt, table salt. Next 1 teaspoon of baking powder, a big one. Now you have to make sure that you change your milliliters to grams, because we're gonna add our flour. So 35 grams of our flour straight in. So last flour now, and then last ingredients are butter. Don't forget to add your butter. Hundred 135 grams of flour, and we're mixing well. It should be quite thick, and now we're gonna add some melted butter at the end. It will be nice and cool by now. Butter, pancake butter should be consistency like this. It shouldn't be too thick or too runny, and there shouldn't be any bits in it, so you want to mix it well. What can I say is that if you do have a kid, it's fun to make it with your kids. It's only take 10 minutes in the morning, no much effort, to be honest. You don't need to take your mixer out, and they will have fun helping you mixing ingredients, or if you give them a choice of toppings, they will have fun to choose. And it's nice to have a breakfast together, of course, like a family breakfast, Sunday breakfast. If you don't have during the week, it's nice to have a breakfast together at the weekend, wherever you've got the chance. So you can make your pancakes for your boyfriend or your husband, surprise him. It's very easy to make. That's the only recipe you will ever need, and they are delicious. Believe me, you have to try this recipe. The best pancakes for sure. Okay, now we're gonna melt some butter on a pan. Heat it up, make sure a pan is really hot before we put any pancakes on.
And then I saw you cooking. Making pancakes.
Okay, you will need a wooden spoon to flip them, and you will probably get around 12 pancakes from this mixture. Make sure your pan is hot. Okay, in terms of size of your pancakes, it's up to you, entirely up to you how big, how small you want them, because you're putting a batter on your pan, so it's up to you. You can make them small, you can make them medium, you can make them large. It's up to you. When the bubbles coming up, like you're getting your bubbles like this, you can see they browning up on other side. You can flip them basically, and I will show you how they look on other side. Okay, now we have turned our pancakes as they look nice, fluffy and brown. You don't want to burn them, but you don't want to have them raw. We only need a few minutes, and you'll be able to tell if they're ready. Nice and fluffy, and they are ready. Fire I use, so it's like a medium, definitely not small, not high, medium temperature, medium fire. I would say make always 4 at once, no more than 4. This one is quite second batch of pancakes. I'm not going to bore you to death and show you how I'm frying them all. Okay, when your pancakes are brown like this, that means we are ready. Now we're gonna add some toppings to our pancakes. It's of course up to you. I'm just gonna show you a couple of options, or you can add a honey, which would be delicious, simple and delicious. Okay, and so our pancakes are ready, nice and fluffy. We've got big stacking here, and it's of course going to be up to you what topping you want. You can go for traditional strawberry, fresh strawberries and Nutella, or of course some bananas and banoffee sauce or toffee sauce, up to you. And so they are nice and fluffy, easy to make. It's only take 10 minutes. To be completely honest with you, I do make them quite often at home for kids and my husband, and I do make them for Valentine's Day. Really good option, or pancake days. every year. Very, very nice and yummy. We're gonna go with Nutella and strawberries.